The 5-second rule: transform your life, work, and confidence within everyday courage by Mel Robbins. The 5-second rule itself was the top non-fiction book on Audible and the 6th most read book on Amazon in 2017, and it was named Audible's 2017 Book of the Year in the category of self-development. Today I am presenting a summary of this book with massive action plans. In a nutshell, a book using the right tools takes just 5 seconds to become confident, break the habit of procrastination and self-doubt, beat fear and uncertainty, stop worrying and feel happier, and share ideas with courage. The secret isn't knowing how to make ourselves do it. The 5-second rule gives us the answer to how to push ourselves. 5-secretary rule book has 5 parts summarized below with massive action plan. Part 1, the 5-second rule. If you're searching for that person who will change your life, look in the mirror. Mel Robbins. The 5-second rule can be used in many aspects of our lives: to push ourselves to go to the gym, to control our emotions or to give rise to every day with confidence and courage. The most difficult are the smallest things, like speaking in a meeting, stepping onto a dance floor, hitting send or call. It is not good to wait to feel like doing it or for the right moment. There is a powerful connection between our brains and the instinct to act. In 5 seconds we make a decision and push ourselves. If not, we lose the momentum. There is a 5-second window between the initial impact to act and losing the courage to do something. Counting distracts from excuses and focuses our minds on acting. If we want to change a bad habit, we must replace the behavior pattern. If we use the 5-second rule every day, it will become part of our behavior and will trigger a new, positive pattern. Massive action plan: make the 5-second rule a habit. A. Every time you need to do something but can't find enough motivation or are afraid of failure, start counting backward: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember that counting forward doesn't have such power. B. When you stop counting, act. If you wait for longer, you can lose your initial courage and power and instead start overthinking and finding excuses. Explanation: pushing yourself to take action creates a chain reaction in productivity, courage, and confidence. You create momentum. The more you push yourself: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The faster it becomes natural to decide and act instead of procrastinating.
Part 2, the power of courage. You validate your ideas by pursuing them. Mel Robbins. Courage is a push that unlocks opportunities that are behind what is scary, uncertain, and difficult. We cannot wait for the right time to improve our lives. That is an excuse. We avoid an action only because of fear of rejection, failure, or looking bad. We can be afraid and do it anyway. Our feelings are responsible for our decisions, even when we know they are not the right ones. We cannot control how we feel, but we can control how we act by ignoring our feelings. The counting back interrupts the usual pattern of behavior and distracts from feelings. By changing our behavior, we change our self-perception. Massive action plan. A. Don't doubt and stop yourself. Every time you doubt yourself and think about yourself or the situation negatively, ask, what if I am wrong? Instead of thinking negatively, think, what if I am the best person for that position? My idea is the next $1 million business. They are my love of the life. I can do it, etc. Explanation: the moment you move, you will discover your strength. You can know the result only if you try. And remember, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. B. Wake up 30 minutes early. 1. Set your alarm 30 minutes earlier than usual. 2. The moment it rings, open your eyes and start counting backwards from 5. 3. Get up and walk out of the bedroom. 4. Spend the additional time productively. Explanation: if you change your morning routine, you can change anything. It will catalyze a chain of events that leads to other positive changes. Also, you will have additional time in your schedule.
Part 3. Courage changes your behavior. Nothing will work unless you do. Maya Angelou. The 5-second rule is very helpful in the area of health, productivity, and procrastination. All diets, exercise programs, workout classes, yoga and other things that have a positive impact on our health have in common that we have to do them. Although we feel that it won't be easy, the 5-second rule can help us start acting. When you want to increase productivity, keyword is the focus. We have to manage distractions to focus on what's truly important. We are most productive in the first 2 to 3 hours of the day, so it is good to plan to do the most important tasks in the morning. Many people think that procrastination is the result of avoiding work. The truth is that it is caused by the we want to feel good right now. If we cope with stress by knowing the reason for procrastination, we can eliminate it. Massive action plan. Delete apps that distract you. Do what is most important in the morning. Stop procrastinating. Part 4. Courage changes your mind. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. Horace. By using the 5-second rule, we can cope with problems like worry or anxiety. Worrying doesn't solve any problem. Think about it as a default setting of minds when we don't pay attention. You may stop worrying just by remaining your brain to focus on the positive aspects of the situation and life. Another problem is anxiety. The key to beating it is understanding what stands behind it. To beat fear, it is important to find an anchor thought, something positive that we can expect after overcoming the fear and do what we are afraid of. Massive action plan. 1. Stop being worried. 2. Reframe your anxiety as excitement. 3. Beat fear.
Part 5. Courage changes everything. All your dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney. Confidence in ourselves is built through acts of everyday courage. It is created by the small things that we do every day that build trust in ourselves. Too often we downplay the importance of small things that in reality are not small at all. Nothing is easy until we practice it. Passion plays an important part in our lives. Finding it is an active process and should be based on our curiosity. Also, if we are jealous of someone, that can be a clue to what we really want. To take care of our relationships, it is crucial to not avoid having a conversation, asking hard questions, saying "I love you." And one of the worst enemies is silence, which creates distance. If we want to say something but are afraid, then 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. Say it. Massive action plan. Practice acts of courage. To make profound changes in your life, you need either inspiration or desperation. Conclusion. The concept is super simple, making it easy to grasp and use as an actual tool with everyday life. It also helps intercept negative thought patterns and push away the pull towards procrastination. This book is incredible. I don't have a lot of issues getting motivated, but we all get comfortable in our own ways. I'm so motivated, and it's incredible how moved my body feels by the simple act of counting down from 5. Take a break from work and enjoy yourself. When you can't make a move and stuck in the same loop, or you have done a mistake, you can't forgive yourself or forget it. 1. Stop and forgive yourself. 2. Ask yourself, what would you want to become? 3. Get started. Instead of worrying, enjoy the moment because you will only live it once. Think of something positive instead of worrying. Here is how. Reframing. Consider the opposite of what you are at that moment, plus 5-second rule. Plan A. If you are nervous or worried, say to yourself and convince your brain that you are excited about what you're gonna do. Plan B.
Use 5 seconds rule. Turn on your envy, jealousy, and curiosity into a hobby. People may have expectations about you, but at the end of the day it's your call. And who really loves you wish you happiness. There is no expiry date of the treasures inside of you. Leave nothing important unsaid. There is nothing called the right time to do something, the right time is now.